an interesting chapter. Ma'am taught about human's digestion system.
It was very interesting,
Yes, but how do animals eat, digest and utilize it?
Yes, you have given a good point. So, let's enter the world of animals.
There are a variety of animals based on their nutrition and diet. As you all know that there are of three types: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Herbivorous eats plants only, carnivorous eats meat only and flesh of other animals, and omnivorous eats food. They live in different places. They have different vegetation too. But how can they survive? Do you know?
Yes, you are right. Let's talk about the digestive system in humans. The associated glands and the digestive tract together constitute the digestive system in humans. This constitutes the whole path along which the food moves through the body, starting from the mouth and ending at the anus. Digestive tract also includes mouth, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus part.
Different ways of taking food. Each species or an organism has their own way of taking in food. Bees and hummingbirds suck plant nectars in front of humans, and some animals feed on mother's milk. Snakes such as python consume upon which they prey. Aquatic animals filter small food particles floating close by and feed on them.
Cavity is more commonly known as the mouth, and it is the beginning of digestive system. It consists of tongue and teeth.
Teeth helps in chewing food and breaking down into smaller particles. Tongue, a fleshy muscular organ attached to the back to the flow of buccal activity.
Is secreted in the mouth and helps in the breakdown of the food.
It is a muscular organ. It is fleshy in nature, attached to the back of the base of the buccal cavity. It helps mixing saliva with the food while chewing and aids in swallowing. The tongue possesses taste buds that helps us to recognize different tastes.
To decay, bacteria present in the mouth break down the sugars present from the leftover food and release acids. These acids gradually damage the teeth and result in tooth decay.
The canal can be divided into various components. The components will be brightened up at your screen. The components are: first, buccal cavity; second, the food pipe or esophagus; third, the stomach; fourth, the small intestine; fifth, the large intestine; and sixth, the rectum and the anus part.
Isn't this part too much long? These compartments together form the alimentary canal. That means the digestive tract. Our digestive juices convert the complex substances into simpler substances. The longer digestive path and associated glands form the digestive system.
The thick, walled bag-like structure, it receives food from the food pipe and delivers into the small intestine towards the other opening.
The inner lining of the stomach produces mucus, hydrochloric acid, HCl, and other digestive juices. Food is turned into semi-solid mass in the stomach.
Enzymes present in the gastric juice separates the food. Hydrochloric acid helps in the digestion of proteins and also kills harmful bacteria.
Small intestine. This is highly coiled organ of 7.5 meters in length. Complete digestion and absorption of food takes place in the small intestine only. The inner walls of the intestine have finger-like outgrowth called villi. The villi increases the surface area for absorption of food. Each villus has a small network of blood vessels. Absorbed food by villi is transferred to the body via blood vessels. The walls of small intestine absorb the digested food.
Large intestine. It is wider and shorter than the small intestine. It is 1.5 meter in length. Absorption of water and salt from undigested food occurs in this large intestine.
Waste matter is passed out through the rectum. Time to time, facial matter is removed through the anus. Ejection.
Anus. Anus is the opening at the end of the human digestive tract. When the anus removes the facial matters from the large intestine, the process is called ejection.
Saliva and salivary glands. 3 pairs of salivary glands are present around the mouth and they pour their saliva into the mouth by salivary ducts. Saliva has mucus and salivary amylase. Mucus helps in easy transfer of food through the food pipe. Salivary amylase is an enzyme responsible for breaking of starch content of food into simpler sugars.
The process of taking food into the body is called ingestion.
The breakdown of complex component of food into similar substance is called digestion.
The food is taken up by the blood vessels present in the small intestine walls. This phenomenon is referred as absorption. Digestion in grass-eating animals is different from the humans. These animals are chewing continuously. In fact, when they are not eating, they swallow the food very fast and store it in the chamber called rumen. In the rumen, the bacteria partially digest the food and now it is called as cud.
Cud, partially digested food which is returned from the rumen into the mouth for further chewing is called cud.
Rumination. Rumination is the process by which the cattle graze previously consumed food and chew it a second time.
Amoeba. Amoeba is a single-celled organism that changes its shape and position every day.
Process of digestion in amoeba. Amoeba captures the food particles with the help of pseudopodia. This process is called as phagocytosis.
A food molecule is thus created with food materials inside. Digestive juices are produced to the food molecule when it is moving through the cytoplasm.
They act on the food and separate it down into simpler substance, and the digested food is then absorbed.
Finally, the food vacuole opens to the outside and undigested food is released into surrounding water. Thanks for
Watching our
Video
Thanks for watching our video.